Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Thursday, and on Thursdays I don't know what I normally do. I do whatever I want. It's my hot body, I do what I want. Anyway, I have constructed a bass preset, and not just for bass. If you plug a guitar into it, you get a pitch shifting that simulates the bass. Plug a real bass into it, one of these. How novel, a 1/4-inch cable. Who uses those anymore? Anyway. I've got 3 presets, since it's a snapshot, 3 switches on the bottom for bass, 1 for guitar. And you can have clean bass, dirty bass, combined, dirty and clean bass. Good times. So, shall we? Alrighty, let's start off this one. I'm using some gain just because we have some gain coming in later with the dirt and the combined channel. You can't see in the bottom here on the 4 switches for the snapshots. One says guitar, and what that one does is it switches what do you call it right here? Switches the pitch shift, the simple pitch in, and basically just gives you an octave down, simulates the bass. And everything over here is basically stays the same. But when I switch to the bass, the next switch is bass clean. That's all the top. Bass dirt goes to all bottom, and combined splits them in the middle. So let's go back here. We had a little gate, got a little compression. There's our simple pitch for the guitar simulated version. But you've seen that before. We've got our router switch, and the dual pitch is just to add some chorusing effect, pitch shifting really. I prefer it to chorus, and I use it a lot. And for bass, it sounds great, give you that Marcus Miller kind of sound. I'm using a pair of different bass amps here, the Cougar and the Cali 400, which is the more distorted of the two, because I wanted a distorted sound on the bottom. What are you going to do? The IRs are both Ampeg 810s, and I've got a 1A on top and a 5A on the bottom. And let's try switching this one to the 5B. It sort of tightens it up because it's got the solid state power amp. And I've got a reverb here. I've got 2 reverbs. Up on top, I've got a room reverb. It's pretty minimalistic, and just adds a nice bit of je ne sais quoi to the sound. If you want it, you don't have to use it. And when you click on the bass clean, it's not necessarily on. It's not on from the get-go. You've got to enact it or enable it. But the pitch shifting is on. There's a switch though, so we can do straight up bass if you want. If you want to be boring, go nuts. For the bottom, I'm running a couple of different things. The valve driver is, why is that on? That's not supposed to be on for the bass clean. That's stupid. Gotta quickly save that. Like I said, the Cali 400, channel 2. The Ampeg 5B, and a little reverb on the bottom. Spring a marvelous thing. Good times. Don't do that. Stop doing these things. Anyway, let's grab the bass here, play a couple little bits, and just so you know, all the bass riffs that I know are based on television's TV show theme songs. So There you go, everybody. If you would like this bass preset, let's just call it a free set, just because. Email me right here, and I'll send it to you. Because I'm not going to make a bass preset package. There's just not enough interesting shit in it for me. You know, once you've made a clean bass and a dirty bass, that's pretty much it for me. I don't have any grand designs on making bass presets. So, I'll send it to you, no charge. Now, I'll be back tomorrow with the usual Free Set Friday action. For guitar players. These bass player dudes, Jesus. Anyway, please subscribe, share, like, and if you want to buy some presets, go down into the description of this video, click the Show More tab. They're all down there for you to peruse. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening, and until then, rock on.